Will Rush do anything for their 50th anniversary coming up next year, 2024, the anniversary of their first album? There's been a lot of rumors that something will happen, some semblance of what? A reunion? Well, Neil Peart's dead. A one-off show? A special packaging of their first album? John Rutsey was their drummer on that one. Well, we asked Terry Brown, who's been there since almost the very beginning. He engineered the first album, then went on to produce their second, Fly By Night. In this one, we also talk about Rush fans. They're different in all the right ways. Their most successful producer, Terry Brown, on Rock History Music.
Alex and Geddy they've insinuated many times that, and I know since the break after your last album with them, you come full circle. Now you guys are friends again. But do you think, the 50th of the first album, isn't it next year, I think?
I believe it is, yeah.
Something's got to happen.
Something will happen. I don't know what it's going to be, but there's rumors afoot.
What have you heard?
Well, they're rumors. Don't really know. I don't know if it's going to be a box set or if it's going to be a re-release of the first album. Not sure.
Yeah.
I won't find out for another couple of months.
There must have been times when you would sit down and watch. I know they came prepared, and it's something you've said many times, and people who write about them say the same thing. But I can't imagine sitting down and watching Alex just go through his something for the first time and going, "Where in the heck did that come from?"
Yeah. Well, you're right.
This young man is plugged into, again, something that I can't comprehend,
Yeah. Great player, very creative, and he's always got lots of new ideas and managed to extract some really cool moments from him.
Mm-hmm. Another thing about Fly By Night, there was Fly By Night, even the cover, there was bright, everything about it. I remember thinking, everyone I knew loved that album. Memories of recording that record. Obviously, the title song was a hit.
Yeah. I remember it, not vividly, but I remember doing it. Of course, it was a lot of fun. It was done very quickly. I remember that.
Wasn't it 2 weeks? You said
2 weeks for pre-production, record, and mix. But I managed to pull it off.
Was that a budget thing, or is that just when in Rome, that's what they do?
No, it was partly a budget thing, and partly that the band had such a busy playing schedule that they were only around for a certain amount of time. We had to make the most of it. But they were well schooled, they were well rehearsed, and they could make changes really easily. There wasn't a lot of pushback. It was like, we need to change this or we need to do that, and they'd be, yeah, let's do it, and they'd play it.
Rick Beato, I don't know if you're familiar with him on YouTube. He's the biggest guy. He is the man.
I know, he's wonderful.
But Rick had said that it's something interesting. I was just watching it this morning. I don't have a chance to watch what I do, what other people do it, because I'm too busy. But he had said that we thought Rush were a lot bigger than they were. They eventually did become that big, but the fans, the diehard fans, loved them so much. There was something, and I guess maybe that happens with every band, that you always think they're the biggest band in the world. He said because the love, the fervor of the fans, they were like crazy. They're different types of fans.
They are, and they've been so loyal too.
Yeah,
it's amazing.
Yeah.
When you go to a show, when they were playing, of course, but in the last 5 years, and there's places full of 50-year-olds and older. It's quite amusing.
By the way, Bill Szymczyk said I said, is there anybody else you missed out on producing? He says, I wanted to produce Rush.
Is that right? I love it.
I said, okay, well, why? I'm just kind of curious because I know where you've come from. I knew his discography, and he says, because I wanted to work with the best musicians in the world.
Yeah, they were great. They still are, two of them. Unfortunately, we lost Neil, but yeah.
We'll have more from producer Terry Brown in the next few days. In this series, you'll find out about new things he's working on as well. If you want to support the channel, there are links in the description. You can make a PayPal donation, or you can join our Patreon, get early access to all our videos. Like our videos, comment on them. We read all the comments. Subscribe to our channel and share our videos on social media. We'd appreciate that. I'm John Bowden. This is Rock History Music. Take care of yourself.